As a man, it's quite difficult to say how you feel.
Are you bothered by what people say, or if they're not positive, for example? Or?
Absolutely, I enjoy what people come back and say, and you know, of course, along the way, I've had people say I don't particularly like that song or that one's their favourite, you know, and so that's why this response to, you know, Stay the Night as a single all across the world at the moment is really exciting because you know, people do seem to really like it. But along the way, I'm going to hear someone or a few people say, you know, I don't really like that song, and if you put it out, you need to be ready for that.
Yeah, yeah, because sometimes it seems like the press wanted to bring you down with all kinds of crazy stories or bad reviews. Do you pay a lot of attention to things like that?
In the UK, we absolutely, yeah, we have an aggressive media, and I'm comfortable with that because that's where I come from and I know to expect it. And so yeah, you see one thing, but then, you know, if millions of people are getting your album and you're riding high in a chart and lots of people are turning up to your concert, then I think it makes it all kind of feel better.
For example, if you, because this afternoon I read a story, it's an old story for a couple of years ago, but it was told that you had sex with more than 100 girls in some winter sport place. What do you think if you read something like this?
You know, I think I wish I could remember it.
Yeah, just like that, that's your response?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not worrying too much about what you read that morning in the
I think, you know, if you do music and you put yourself out there and you get very visible, then along the way, while you're carving out your path and people are coming in and enjoying what you do, there'll be people on the side who will, you know, will try and be part of that or say certain things along the way to make money out of it, and that's what little, you know, tabloid newspapers and things will do. They'll try and make money out of that process, and good luck to them if that's the way they want to do it. They can have it. For the rest of the world, it's pretty clear what's going on, and that's, you know, it's about the crux of music and communication, and I enjoy the purity of that.
Okay. Is this also maybe the reason why you live in Ibiza, just to escape such crazy stories or attention from the tabloids? Or?
I live in Ibiza because I like the sunshine and I like nightclubs.
Okay. Yeah. Is it for you as an artist? How do you try to stay with both feet on the ground? Is that yourself and maybe your education, or maybe your family around you?
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends what side of things you think are important and relevant. And so for me, I am just a musician, and I love going out and playing live to people, and I love that connection with people. It's amazing. But I still recognise that, you know, although some people will call me a star, it doesn't mean that I'm any better than the next person. And you know what, I'm not saving a life, and so perhaps the real stars of the world are doctors and nurses and teachers and firemen and aid workers and a whole host of other people. And you know, it doesn't take much to know that.
Did you ever felt like a star?
No. No.
Who would James Blunt be if he was not making music now? How would you feel?
My last job was in the army. I was in the army for 6 years, and if I hadn't been a musician, I'd probably stay there.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks.